My biggest epiphany this week and my biggest concern has to do specifically with the title of this video. It's this dilemma of the dynamic between rote learning and actually doing something that's ritualistic and practical. All right, that's what I'm thinking of as a ritual, something that's practical, that's something that's continuous, something that's almost habitual. All right, so you're probably wondering, why is this even an issue? It's because I'm seeing kids who have information and they're not sure how it connects. So imagine you're getting this overload of information and it's just information, facts, but you're not being taught how to link it together, which I think is the actual purpose of teaching. Teaching is to give you the facts and, depending on your level, help you understand how to link it together. Um, it's kind of scary, and I'm finally understanding how sometimes parents, especially because parents, here's the thing about parents, especially if you're watching this and you're a parent, you're out of the loop. Nobody thinks parents are out of the loop, but parents are out of the loop. The students know what's going on, teachers know what's going on, parents are out of the loop. You guys need to put yourself in the loop, right? But the thing is, if it is, I'm losing my train of thought because this is such a topic that it's kind of irking me a little. But I'm finally understanding, got my train of thought back. I'm finally understanding why parents are confused when an actual exam result, let's say it's SEA or CSEC or CAPE, differs from school performance. I'm finally understanding how that happens. Now, here's how you want to get around rote learning. Because that whole understanding does require maturity. Now, depending on the age of your child, maturity is different. And work for a syllabus is tailored for your child's maturity level. It is tailored for the maturity level. Again, teachers have their job to cater to that or to facilitate that actual maturity level. But what you want to work, you have to consider the maturity level for understanding to take place. And the other thing that I think really works well to shortcut it is practice, something ritualistic, something habitual. I like alliteration, so rote versus ritual, right? Right. But that's the key. So if your child has a subject that they are quite confused by or they're having problems with, one of the best things to do is having them continuously practice it. And when I say continuously practice it, not just repeating information, actually doing problems, actually working on questions. That's why for exams, when you get to a certain point, you should just be doing past papers because it's practice, right? We can't be in January and we're now learning basic stuff. That's, I know there are people who have like that. But if you're in January and it's your exam year and you're writing CSEC or CAPE or SEA, you have to put in so much more work and so much more effort in order to achieve a really high standard. So that's my takeaway for this week, and it really emphasizes a lot of what I want to do because I am working on workbooks for all the classes that I teach. Primary, I never did workbooks when I started doing work with my daughter. We just did stuff one-on-one. But now that I'm teaching more kids, I'm seeing the value of having workbooks. I've already been preparing workbooks for CSEC English A and Spanish, and I'm hoping to do one for orals. And I got a brainstorm just last week on how to do workbooks for CAPE Communication Studies. So I'm looking forward to the future on how I can help get kids out of this robotic, repetitious, rote mode and get them to be innovative learners and contributors to our society.